This video is about Venus in first house of your natal chart. This is obviously if Venus is in a good condition in own house, Taurus, Libra, placement in a friend's house such as Gemini or Capricorn, Saturn sign Aquarius, or even exalted in Pisces. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit more difficult in Virgo because it's debilitated there, so it becomes too critical with the eye there, and difficult also in Leo because it's not friendly with Leo. It does pretty well though in Cancer, even though it's not friendly with the moon, and not too bad in Sagittarius either. It's not too bad in Aries, but obviously in Scorpio it does struggle a little bit because it's very private, secretive house. This obviously, as I said, this is dependent very much on Venus being in good condition and not having any malefic aspect or conjunction. So Venus in the first house, just to let you know, very first thing is that any planet in the first house, malefic or not, will make you malefic, benefic nodes. They will kind of make you stand out anyway. So obviously they will have to just assess who, what that planet is for you in terms of ascendant before we can assess anything. But this is planet of love, beauty, money, family, good healthy choices, good boundaries, diplomacy and justice, fairness, and it's about sharing. It's planet of sexuality, sex and sensuality, grace and social skills, good etiquette. It knows how to enjoy life. It's planet of enjoyment and having fun. It is also the teacher. It has culture, and it rules in the natural zodiac, which always starts in Aries. It rules the second house of resources, money, wealth, family, self-value and family values, and also speech. So if you got Venus, is connected in your chart to do with the second house, then you'll have good speech. And also it rules the seventh natural house of the zodiac, which is Libra. So it's planet of commerce, exchange of energy and products, getting on with other people, justice, business and partnerships, whether business or love partnerships, cohabitants and marriage and sex again. And obviously first house is very much indicative of the person, is the ascendant, rules the first house. So it's the personality, body, characteristics, vitality, energy levels, your stature, your build, how you kind of look, if you like. That's all to do with your first house. People can actually look at you and know about your health, basically. So it's your looks, and any planet obviously will make you stand out, and Venus is planet of beauty, arts, creativity, and all those wonderful artistic, creative things. When you have Venus in the first house, it kind of says a lot about the person, because this person will know when to say what and how much to say. It basically has the ability to say the right thing at the right time to the right people. It's thoughtful in the way it says, and it's diplomatic, because even if he knows information, doesn't feel as though he needs to share anything if it's going to hurt anyone or be mean to anyone or score points with anyone either. What is the point of upsetting anyone? They never want to change that balance, because to them there is no gratification in upsetting people, upsetting the situation. Why would I do that? What would I gain from it? Because they're always balancing this active balance going on all the time. In a group, if you're out with friends, because obviously it can also be, you know, like close friendships are second house. They will not want to leave anybody out, you know, and they could be complementary also. So they're aware, they have got this social etiquette that they know that everybody should have something to contribute to the discussions and everything. And they like everybody to shine equally, which is a very, very nice point about Venus, really. And it's this awareness makes them want, well, people just normally don't have anything bad to say about them, because they just literally have not got bad bone in their body. They wouldn't think that way. They wouldn't think that, oh, I need to go and upset somebody or anything like that. That's not how it is. And they can let things go, you know, because they don't want to get caught up in bad feelings and emotions. So they let things go as well, because they're always thinking what is good for me, you know. And so it's a beautiful placement. In relationships as well, they're very they're happy with status quo. This is the reason why you see sometimes a very beautiful person, and you as a person looking at a couple, you're judging them by the way they look, and you'll be wondering, what is he such a handsome man, or this lady such a gorgeous woman? What are they doing with their partners, you know? But that's not how a Venus person deals with that. Somebody with a really strong Venus will be just thinking, I'm in this relationship because I value myself and I know my partner values me equally. So why would I want to leave all the beautiful things that I have, the lovely home and family, neighbours and friends and everything that I have, for somebody else, however tempting it will be, because they know what's good for them. So they make the choices based on what is good for them. And as a result of it, they will look after their partner as well, look after themselves and everybody else around them, because it's all, at the end of the day, good choice for them. So that makes them all about honour and good choices, which is beautiful. And I was looking to see like what kind of people. These people, obviously, they will be quite elegant. They like to dress nice, and depending on the sign. So Venus Capricorn will be quite conservative dresser, but they still would like to dress nice and look good. Like Venus in like say something like, for example, Aries will be more like fashion, fast fashion kind of person. And somebody like Venus in Pisces will be more spiritual, so they'd be much more, I wouldn't say like probably hippie, but they'd be more kind of chilled about the way they look, that kind of thing. But they like to wear nice things, like to have hair done nicely, perfume, you know. They also like colour, not overly obviously, but they do like to look good. They like to look elegant. And when I was looking to see in terms of who do I know, one of my really good friends, actually, she has Venus in first house. She is absolutely dead gorgeous. She's really, really nice. And she's probably the most generous, wonderful person I know. I don't think I've known her for nearly 30 years. And I would say that during that time, I've never heard her say anything derogatory or bad about anyone. She just would not actually think that way. But she is very generous, super wonderful person, kind, thoughtful, and also, but she also knows when we go out or something, if she's tired or hungry or thirsty, she's very good at actually communicating that. So like, I need to sit down, or I need to go home because I'm tired. And she's very honest with herself. So she would literally look after herself really well. But I was looking at the stars, famous people that I know of their charts. Angelina Jolie is the lady that I know who has Venus in the first house in Cancer. And she is obviously the highest paid Hollywood actress. She has she's won many accolades, and she's also highly humanitarian in her ways, kind, and she's adopted children from different parts of the world. She's a special envoy to UN for refugees. She literally has a kind heart as well. And the other person that I was looking, I found Paul Newman, a Hollywood actor, and he, again, a very handsome man. He was married, unlike many other people within Hollywood kind of stars, who was married for life, and he was very dedicated to his wife and his family. He was also a humanitarian. He won many awards for that, and he funded his own charity, funded something called Serious Fun Children's Network and summer camps, and he did clean and safe water networks. He was very, very, very giving, very very beautiful in the way he was, so just very charitable, very thoughtful. And so is my friend, actually. She's very charitable, and it's funny because obviously Venus also rules real money, serious money, serious wealth, and these people, even my friend, she is a very wealthy lady, but you would never know that, though. If you were to be in her company, you would never know. She's not flashy with anything, and she's extremely down to earth. So that's my take on Venus in the first house. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you.